Something could form just off of Africa, but winds are too strong aloft. And there could be something maybe brewing just over there, just northeast of the Windward Islands. But winds could be, well, dry air could still linger right around here. African dust. And you also have this trough right there. Not much is happening in the Caribbean and the Gulf. Saturday night, well, we do see a form of rotation, which means tropical storm could be brewing, but it's going to be on a collision course with a trough, so all of that will be all for nothing. And there could be a trough. Well, there could be an area of tropical wave, an area of interest, making its way to the west, but the winds are too strong and dry. Sunday night. Yep. It could be something, folks. It could be something. It's going to be northeast of Puerto Rico. Maybe a little bit of development just located east of the Windward Islands. Yeah, a trough would still be there. Not that much in the Gulf and the Caribbean. Now, what about for Monday night? Monday night. Maybe something here, but I don't think it's going to work out. Or trough would get weak, but still upper level winds and some Saharan dust would still be there. So the wind environment will not be suitable for hurricane development anytime soon. And finally, by next Tuesday night, trough tends to get stronger again along the east coast. Yet any system forming, it doesn't really look like as though there could be any chance of such. Maybe a rotation, an area of interest located just right between Africa and Florida. Yeah, any tropical wave coming out of Africa would be futile. Now let's check the European model. The European model, it looks like as though there could be a chance of development just as the system approaches the Windward Islands. This is the European model, folks. Trough is situated on the east coast. Winds are too strong. Dry air gets mixed in. Barometric swamp over the Gulf, but not much. Strong winds in the Caribbean. Now, oh, wait. And Fernand, well, it's there, but what good would it do, right? It'll get eaten up by a trough. Now, let's see in 24 hours from now. Well, there could be something just northeast of the Windward Islands, but you have this trough right here, Fernand. Still holding on tight with whatever strength it has left. Tropical wave moves out of Africa, but strong winds would impede that. Not much going on in the Gulf, though. In 24 on a Thursday night, an area of rotation would be northeast of the Windward Islands, which means there could be something, folks. Fernand is long gone. Trough would be over the east coast. And the tropical wave just coming out of Africa, what good would it do, right? Then by Friday night, tropical storm is just northeast of the Windward Islands. Another system may form just northeast of which, and there could be something that could form in the Cabo Verde Islands, but what's the point? You have this trough. It's gonna get eaten up. Two of them will get eaten up. Then 24 hours, which is Saturday night, tropical storm, slowly moving. But the one to the northeast, it's getting weaker. The trough gets slowly weakened. And then you have a wave coming out of Africa, but yet the winds are still too strong aloft. Then we move on to Sunday night. Tropical storm. Still moving. Well, still slow moving though. Into the northeast. You have the system starting to weak. Not much coming out of Africa because the winds are too strong aloft. Not much is brewing in the Gulf nor the Caribbean. On Monday night, the tropical storm tends to get a little weaker as it runs into a trough, which might get a little stronger. And the winds and the upper level winds start getting stronger, which means that this system's going to die. There could be another one that could form, but what's the point? And finally, next Tuesday night, yeah, that tropical storm it just gets weaker and weaker even when it moves over warm water, as it runs into a wall of trough. It'll get eaten up. Then you have this area of tropical development, but it's sandwiched between the areas of high pressure right here, and there could be an area of low pressure near the Azores, but still might get eaten up. But it's going nowhere, folks, at this point. All right, now let's take a look at the National Hurricane Center. And there's Fernand. And right now it is 38.1 degrees north, 53.4 degrees west. Its maximum sustained winds is at 40 miles an hour. It is moving to the northeast at 12 miles an hour. This is as of the 5 p.m. Atlantic Standard Time or Eastern Daylight Time. Advisory number 13 by the National Hurricane Center. It is projected to maintain its tropical storm status, but after Wednesday, it'll become a post-tropical cyclone, even if it's still a tropical storm. But what's the point, right? And as for anything else, nope. This is as of 4:33 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time today, Tuesday, August 26, 2025. So in other words, there's not much that's going to happen, folks. Maybe a chance right here, but then again, it's not going to do much. Alright, so now let's switch back to here. Alright. And let's talk about the 3-day forecast. Okay, so this is the temperature for tomorrow morning. So the temperature for tomorrow morning were the warm lows. They're in Florida. They're in Texas, Arizona, and southeastern California, and leeward side of the Cascades and the Bitterroot Mountains of Idaho. Where the chilly lows, Colorado Rockies, parts of the Great Basin, and the interior Northeast and interior Mid-Atlantic, as well as parts of the Ohio Valley, the Great Lakes region as well. Now, where's the heat? There's a lot of heat in Texas and Louisiana, parts of the desert Southwest, California. Chilly highs will be in the interior parts of the Northeast and the Northern Rockies, Bitterroot Mountains, parts of the Rockies and Colorado. Going down, well, into Thursday morning, Thursday morning were the warm lows in Florida, Louisiana, parts of the desert Southwest, were the chilly lows in the Rockies and the interior parts of New England and upstate New York, parts of the mid-Atlantic, mostly in the Appalachian Mountains, and the northern Great Lakes region. By Thursday night, where's the heat? There's going to be a lot of heat in Louisiana and Texas, much of the desert Southwest, California. And the heat started to build up in the northern plains like the Dakotas. And chilly highs will be in the northern half of the Great Lakes region. Friday morning, where the warm lows are in Florida, eastern Texas, and Louisiana, and parts of Arizona and parts of southeastern California. Chilly lows are in the Rockies, upper Mississippi Valley, Great Lakes region, and parts of the interior Northeast, and especially in West Virginia and mountainous parts of Virginia, and as well as parts of Missouri and parts of the Ozarks. Let's go to Friday night. Where's the heat? Heat is in southern Texas, parts of the desert Southwest, much of California, and even the leeward side of the Cascades. Where the chilly highs, they are in the interior parts of the Northeast. And especially the Colorado Rockies. Now, let's see what we got for the dew point. The dew point, there's plenty of humidity throughout the Gulf Coast, plus Texas and Louisiana, and all the way up to the Mid-Atlantic, the Southern Plains, and a few places in the Great Plains, the desert Southwest, and the leeward side of the Cascades, and parts of the West Coast. Hold on a minute, folks. Alright, I'm back. Let's see what we got for tomorrow night. Tomorrow night, humidity will be all over the, throughout much of the central third of the country. Coastal parts of the southeast. A few places in New England on the coastal side. Arizona. And the coastal parts of the Pacific Northwest, especially the, plus the Columbia River Valley. And also parts of the Great Lakes region, too. For Thursday morning, humidity will be all over the southeast, western Gulf Coast, southern plains, Arizona, parts of New Mexico, and even much of the West Coast. Oh, and especially the upper Mississippi Valley and parts of the Great Lakes region. Thursday night. So by Thursday night, there will be plenty of humidity throughout much of the East Coast, but most notably in the Southeast, plus the Gulf Coast, well, much of the entirety of the South, plus the Great Plains region, the mid-Mississippi Valley, and a few parts of the Great Lakes region, but on the south side